Folks, Rotten Tomatoes has done it. They've dropped the information for the penultimate episode as well as the season 7 finale. So rather than do two separate videos, these synopses are pretty important. So they're going to be in the same video. This one right here. So please, I know that the viewer retention on my videos isn't always high, meaning that most people watch for like a few minutes and stop. But in order to get all of the information, you need to watch this entire video. I'm going to break it down. And man, this is a lot. So starting with episode 21, the penultimate episode, which is ironically enough entitled Penultimate, which airs July 31st. Honestly, it would have been more fitting if the finale of the season aired on the 31st because it's the last day of the month, but whatever. Jordan and Fatima engage in ugly battles with Gary on Andy's behalf. Now, this goes back to that one photo I've been talking about a lot, where we see Fatima in the blue dress confronting Gary outside of his building that he runs his business out of. And that could lead to the whole stunt double situation where Fatima gets into some sort of altercation with Gary, maybe over the whole Andy marriage thing. This is post baby shower when Gary, proposes in front of everybody. So I'm glad to see that the other characters aren't taking this lying down. Now, Jordan, it's good to see that he's going to be engaging in the ugly battle as well. But my biggest question is, in this week's episode, when Andy talks to him for the breakup, will she tell him everything in regards to Gary? Why is she doing what she's doing? And it makes me wonder how Jordan's going to feel about this, because given the fact that he didn't care about his political career or whatnot, or his relationship with Andy in terms of finding his sister, something tells me the same thing applies here, where he's not going to just sit down and worry about Gary trying to ruin his career, because guess what? With those photos and, the whole money from the cartel crap, Gary could easily just use that as leverage over Andy, so she'll stay married to him. And it's not like, no, I'm not going to just sit here and wait for Gary to just decide when he wants to take me out, either politically or literally get me killed off. So I'm going to fight this battle. But here's my thing. I doubt this is going to happen, but I wish that we saw these different factions come together to bring Gary down, as opposed to them all trying their own separate efforts. Okay. Zach and Aaron, believe it or not, this is honestly my favorite part of all the synopsis information. Zach and Aaron bond over baby furniture. It's simple and plain. It's simple and plain, but I just like this. The co-baby daddies, I like this. They're just bonding over the baby furniture. That's it. It's simple. I like it. Moving on. Karen and Pam make peace. Now, I am interested to see what kind of peace this is in relation to. Is this a follow-up of the credit card thing where Pam probably was the one who used up the company funds, leading to Karen getting chewed out by the building owner about not paying her insurance? Could this be in relation to the situation with Trey? Perhaps Trey, the photo or video that Karen got on her phone of Trey hugged up and kissing on another woman. Karen presents this information to Pam, but then she flies off on Karen, even though the proof is literally right there, but whatever. So maybe they make peace over that. Or could this be about Pam deciding to potentially leave the salon, and then Karen doesn't like that, and I don't know, but they make peace. And it's interesting because if I remember correctly, I think this week's episode 17, I believe, or is it 18? Yeah, I think it's 18. I think it's the promo for episode 18 that I'm referencing. The synopsis talks about how Karen makes peace with both Danny and Zach. So it looks like broken connections and friendships amongst the group are being healed with Karen. Everybody except for Fatima. All right. Next up, Danny has a therapy session hoping to figure out her love life. So it seems, the situation involving Tony's ex-wife and the kids, that's still a thing Danny's dealing with as we move forward in the season, which I'm actually happy about. It's not something that's going to be a one and done resolution. And the fact she's still, going to therapy, that's great. Okay, folks, this is it. The season 2 finale. Oh, I'm sorry. Season 7 finale. Season 2. What am I talking about? The season 7 finale. Dropping August 7th. Had it coming. Now, this title alone tells me Gary's going to get what's coming to him. Because remember, I did that video a long time ago about season 8 intel. Gary's going to be in the hospital or whatever because somebody tries to do him in. But the question is, who? All right. Andy's career is completely changed, but her life is thrown into turmoil when someone's life is at stake. Meanwhile, Sabrina's true desires come true. Now, look, let's talk about this second part first, because I feel like we can easily come up with a answer to this one. It's like I've been predicting for the past several weeks. Look, but with the whole condom slip up and whatnot, and then Rich using that same condom in the shower with Sabrina, I think she's going to the doctor for like a checkup on like the hormone stuff and maternity procedure she's been going through. And this is like, oh yeah, I just, I took the last shots and I'm just hoping that this checkup goes well so we can go, move forward with the procedure. Miss Hollins, believe it or not, but you're already pregnant. And then it turns out it's Rich's baby. And then the question is like, oh no. And I'm like, I don't feel bad for you, Rich. You can talk about Sabrina trying to trap you, but you're the one who continued to play, in the sandbox and then expect to come out of the sandbox with, a couple of rocks in your shoe. It's like, no, you knew messing around with Sabrina while she was going through this procedure. No. Hey, that's titled the episode. You had it coming. You had it coming. Now, when it comes to the first part, Andy will be partner. Again, season 8 information I already covered months ago. Andy probably gets the promotion to partner, which is ironic because I just posted that video about how Hayden deserves a promotion more than Andy, but that's neither here nor there. So I guess this is the fallout of the affair that Hayden had with Marie being made public. So, or at least to the law firm, that is. And then Andy comes out on top and she's the partner. But her life is thrown into turmoil when someone's life is at stake. Now, whose life, though? Whose life is at stake? Now, obviously, we know when it comes to the whole thing about her marrying Gary, it's either you do it or Jordan's life is in danger. Now, this wedding is going to take place in this episode. But like I said, Gary's going down. Again, the title's called Had It Coming, but the question is, who did it? Who is a classic who done it? And I'm not the only one who has been saying this, but for quite a while now, people are like, hey, you know what? They're setting up where could it be Madam? Could it be Zach? Could it be Jordan? Could it be Fatima? Could it be this person, that person? So many people could come after Gary's behind. Could it be Hayden, finding out that he and Tamara have been messing around behind his back? Could any of these individuals be the one to take Gary out? And I mean, I said it after this whole cliffhanger last week with Gary's plan being so, specific that, okay, he has way too much power, way too much control. Somebody has to take him down. It's going to happen towards the end of the season. And that's pretty much it. I think the title says it all. Had it coming. So with that being said, folks, this is it. The last 2 synopses to cover for the season. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And it is July 9th, meaning that we have less than a month until the entire season comes to a close on August 7th. But hey, look on the bright side. The closer we get to the finale, the closer we get to Zatima season 3, whenever that comes out. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.